Damn it, you have sound problems.
Every time I reconnect something, it turns it off, and I forget I need to turn it on again because it doesn't automatically do it. So, let's try that again, because technology hates Jared. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Nuuli Forged, a 5e actual play stream that takes place in the world of Nuuli that came out of my brain. And 6 of my friends are brave enough to play in because someone's got to come down in the muck with me. There. Whew. Now, as I was saying, thank you for obviously hanging out to the obviously technical difficulties we had today, because my camera was working and then it wasn't working and then it wouldn't find it, and so I had to like swap a couple things around in USB ports, and then it was fine and everything was fine, except obviously I forgot, so I had to reactivate the mic because that's how this thing works, and I'm sorry. And I had heat exhaustion this weekend and I collapsed outside a CVS and it was a pain in the butt, and I am like 85% recovered, so give me a break. Whew.
You good?
Yeah, I just had to get it all out. I'm good. It's all good. Thank you all for being with me with that. And thank you, Tabletop Down, who followed us last week. So thank you so much, Top Down Tabletop. Top Down Tabletop. Oh. Yeah, that's who that was.
That's different from what you said a moment ago.
85%. Now, as you may notice, 2 of our fantastic ringers are unavailable at the moment. Matt, who plays Corvus, is in another state and attending a wedding and various other things, so he is unavailable this week. And Jeff was supposed to be available, but Amtrak be Amtrakking, so he may hopefully be on in a bit. We'll find out later when that takes place. Now, before we get into the rest of the introductions, I'm going to need somebody to roll me a D31, please.
I think I did it last week.
Great.
Somebody else's turn.
I forgot that it doesn't automatically put me back into the campaign, so I'm not in it. I'm doing it now.
There we go.
21. Glorious. All right, as we go around, I would like to ask you all to please introduce yourselves, your characters, and give a little thought to the question of, oh, this is fun. Is there any sort of political issue that could motivate your character into violence? I'm sure some of you is a shorter jump than others, because I know that feeling. But hey, whatever. So we're going to start off at the top of the step ladder here with Sarah.
Oh, hey, that's
me. Straight to violence.
I go first. Sarah, and I play Andra Grandspark. I know my own character's name, I swear. Andra Grandspark, the halfling wizard. And political issue that would cause her to go straight to violence, huh? I don't feel like violence is all that far off from where to begin with. But yeah, I imagine that there certainly are, and I feel like they are probably things that are centered around people telling her what to do.
Yeah, she canonically does not like that, so fair enough.
She really doesn't.
Very well. That's why she and Lunine get along so well. Speaking of, Tanner, we're down to you.
Hi, I'm Tanner. I'm playing Lunine, the Hexblood Faenite, and I mean, I don't like being told what to do either. But
you are a very politically motivated character.
Yeah. Disrespect. Lack of respect of authority.
Yeah.
Treason.
Specifically, your authority.
Yes.
Yeah.
He is a marquis.
Well, the authority I should have, but don't.
There is that aspect of it as well. Wonderful. Well, thank you so much. And then we've got Amber.
Hello, I'm Amber. And I play Ozo, the Way of Mercy monk. I'm a halfling. And I have to say that, the thing that really gets me is like, well, when like the higher up it's are like mean. There's like there's nothing like, being a dick, treating the downtrodden poorly and trotting on, you know, um I would say human rights, but humans aren't everyone. So people rights, you know,
Humanoid
I don't like
rights.
that. Humanoid rights.
Future right.
Hey, I'm not
The
a humanoid.
trotting
What about
on
mine?
upon. I mean, well, sure. I guess that counts. You're a person.
Sentient beings.
But yeah, don't trod. Don't, the downtrodden are already down. Don't be a dick. Don't,
Don't be a dick or Oza will punch you.
kinda, don't be mean to those weaker than you.
I dig it. Very cool. Thank you so much. And then we've got Mike.
Hello, everyone. I'm Mike, and I play Renata Soul Angel, your one and only. Politics will never drive Renata to
My one
path
and
of
only.
violence. Well, the plural you. It's not just you specifically.
I had no idea we were at that level. That's all.
You.
I mean, hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Politics will never drive Renata to violence, but it would push him down a new musical career. He'll start playing music, protest songs, political songs, a la Bob Dylan or Rage Against the Machine. Ideally, both, because that would be a very interesting mashup of genres.
What kind of machines would we rage against in Nuuli?
Wheelbarrows.
The Arcanatons.
None of you have any idea about
A
this.
defect.
That's right, defect. Rage Against a Defect.
Little do you all know that Defect's ultimate arc is is Emperor of the World. So,
Ooh.
Yeah, he gets corrupted by an
Crossover.
evil
Let's
entity.
do it.
Anyway, thank you so
not
much. It's not canon until it happens.
DM said it.
Yeah. God can conflict himself. It's fine. Happens all the time. Hello, everyone. I am Jared, your humble dungeon master here on Nuuli Forged. I play everyone and everything else that is not the 6-player characters. And, yes. So, with that being said, let us dive right into last time on Nuuli Forged. Last time on Nuuli Forged, the Dead Ringers decided to go after the wizard Pouch of Smoke, who had somehow cursed a poor feline janitor named Book of Tales to be unable to speak or even write to communicate. Lunine bought their way into the inn the wizard resides at, a very upscale location called the Shining Diamond. And after a few hours of investigation where the party learned that the wizard was being put up there by a powerful pasha, and also had a large crate delivered to him earlier in the week, Selenar actually met the wizard in the hotel sauna. After a short conversational exchange in the pool area, Selenar returned to the others, and they concocted a plan where Corvus and Ozo would sneak into the suite of Pouch of Smoke while he was at dinner, as confirmed by the others via a message spell. Cantrip, really. Corvus used the arcane eyepiece that the crew had recovered from Shorebank and carefully attempted to bypass a magical trap of some kind after having learned that it was trapped with some kind of abjuration magic. But neither Corvus nor Ozo had any idea what that meant. And so, by carefully using his skills to attempt to bypass it, successfully seemingly managed to by using an extra long bit of wire to keep plates connected and some like chewing gum and stuck togetherness and all kinds of chicanery rogue stuff. He accomplished the task with pretty much ease. The two slipped into the suite and began to look around silently. And while Corvus was surveying through the eyepiece the sleeping quarters, he was attacked by a flying book off of a little nightstand behind him. The two partners made short work of the errant book and put it back to the best of their ability, a little damaged, obviously, by a big old thunk in the middle of it. And put it back on the little end tables so as not to have looked disturbed, but turned around to notice two more books zooming towards them, along as two flying swords that had just seemed magical on the wall have now come off of the wall and pointed themselves directly at the pair and begun zooming as well. And so we pick up about 12 minutes earlier at a lovely dining room with a message just having been sent, as the rest of you down here, Lunine, Renata, Selenar, and Andra, are enjoying dinner, a few drinks. Actually, I think you were finishing up dinner and enjoying a few drinks as you see Pouch of Smoke come in, message your other two companions who have been waiting a few hours. And you watch as he sits down and you hear nothing back from your friends.
I think we should be concerned.
I mean,
No, not yet. Stay cool.
You see that when he is greeted, you see as he's like walked over, you send a message that he's here. And he is seated in, much like you are, you're in like your own like private like booth kind of area, like a table thing, because Lunine has a suite, so he gets to decide who is allowed to sit with him. So the four of you are at this table. You see that he is placed in a similar...
just kidding.
He is placed in a similar alcove, kind of right next to you.
That's super convenient.
There's no like there's no like windows that like you can like see through necessarily. Like there's definitely like architectural like things to allow airflow like up at the top, but there's privacy sort of guaranteed as well. Just the opening is kind of flared. You see him like step up into that little alcove.
Okay, so we can see him like our. It's not like a booth kind of thing where you gotta kind of crane your neck to see.
You saw him enter it, but yeah, you can't see him once he's in there. Because essentially, like, you're seated and their head's like here, and then the wall goes up to about here. And then up here, there's like stuff, and this is like, 9 feet or 8 feet, 9 feet high.
Okay.
So there's little like holy crenellations, like in a lot of like Moroccan architecture. You know how they have like airflow vents in the top of the walls? It's kind of like that.
Got you. Okay.
Yeah.
I know that he earlier had a conversation with Selenar. Does he notice Selenar sitting with us? Do they acknowledge each other?
So
I mean, I know Jeff's not here, but
no,
does he acknowledge?
no, because he was positioned in a way where he did not see Selenar as he like walked past, because Selenar was on the wrong side of the table.
Got it. Okay. Well, I mean, if he's sitting down enjoying a meal, then no reason to bother him just yet. So I say we'll just keep
Yeah,
it. We'll play it cool, unless you want to go over and talk to him.
not just yet. Let's give it a few moments. I want to see if anybody joins him.
About 5 minutes later, you can see a server goes over carrying a tall glass of a dark red wine and kind of steps up into the booth, and then a moment later steps back out of the booth.
All right. Why don't you be a good,
And you still have heard nothing from your companions.
Okay. Why don't you be a good valet and see if our friend wants to join us instead of dining alone?
Okay, I can do that, but just to let you know, I've never been a valet before. I don't know how to act like one. Any tips?
Just act subservient.
Like Renata just takes a deep sigh and like, all right, I think I read about these kind of relations. Okay, sure. He stands up, walks over to Patch of Smoke, and with like head bowed down, he says, "Excuse me, sire. I do not mean to disturb you, but my master would like for you to accompany him at our table."
Well, sire, certainly a stretch. Who is your master, and who are you?
I am but a nobody, a valet to the great and all-powerful Lunine.
And what is a lunine? I've never heard of such a creature.
Lunine is a name, sire. Sir.
And what is so special about your master?
He comes from a great line of royalty. And
Well, perhaps you should lead with that title next time.
you're absolutely right. 1,000 apologies. Please do not tell him. I have made a mistake so severe.
So what is he? A king? A prince? Sultan? Raja?
I am not of a station to further discuss who or what he is. But he is sitting, but just next to you. And Renata like flourishes to the table next to him. The booth.
Okay, I'm going to need you to make a persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Because he's decidedly intrigued, but you're very bad at this. So
14.
okay, 14's enough. You can see he kind of cocks an eyebrow. He's like, very well, I will meet with your Master Lunine. Very well. And he kind of rises from the table and walks with you, and you all see this sleek, kind of brown furred feline individual, kind of a slightly white muzzle, kind of going into like darker brown, maybe black at like the tufts of his ears, and like kind of a little hooded action, and then very like billowy robes below. A few like maybe a cross belt pouch kind of action thing. Big book kind of like strapped to his side, kind of peeking out. And he kind of looks at you all and expectantly looks at Renata. Ahem.
Renata steps forward and says, "May I present to you, Master Lunine, your guest."
Lunine will rise.
Just kind of like,
give a slight bow. Welcome. I didn't hear anybody join you, so I figured I would invite you. I'm new to these lands. I am Marquis Lunine Dusklight.
Ah! Finally, a title. Your valet is new, I take it. He does not seem very skilled in his art.
Yes, he is new, but I'm told he shows promise, so I figured I'd give him a shot.
I would hope so. He definitely needs to learn your title, for one. He failed to mention that you were a marquis and just mentioned that you were descended from royalty, which was intriguing. For I know of very few royal lines on Nuuli.
Well, I'm not necessarily from Nuuli itself.
Ah, now that is something that is very interesting. And he moves to take an appropriate seat at the table, which is when he notices Selenar and says, "Ah, this companion of yours and I spoke earlier. Very lovely individual. It's nice to know you keep some modicum of excellent company."
Yes, he's, though, naive with some things. He's been interesting.
Wonderful. Well, Marquis Dusklight, what can the humble magister Pouch of Smoke do for you?
Well, I really don't know. I assume I would love to know more about these lands as much as someone could tell me. All I've heard is about these big storms and other such things, but no one can really explain. I'd
Well,
love to hear more of the land's culture. So this place is very. I come from somewhere where it's always the middle of the night. The full moon is always in the sky, never the sun.
I'd like everybody to make a insight check for me. Or a perception check, you'll get different things.
Am I doing this, or
Yeah, everybody at the table.
okay. I didn't know if this was against me.
Oh, no.
Rolling. Thing.
I'm too busy being a valet to notice anything. I got an 8.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's better than me.
Oh, damn.
I'm not mobile and
That's the
unable to
Andre's
roll.
paying attention.
Oh, hey,
I can roll Selenar's in.
we've got a Selenar. Wonderful.
Yeah, I'm only
Jeff,
only
what-
kind of here.
Okay.
What wisdom do you have? Do you have 18 or 20?
Selenar has like a plus a million to insight, so I would like someone to roll for him if you can. I'm on my phone.
What's your
so I
wisdom
can go on my
modifier? Is it +5 or +4?
roll.
Hold on just a
I don't
moment.
remember.
I'm digging up his character sheet.
His character sheet has him insight of +5.
There you go.
Natural 20.
You're welcome, Jeff. I rolled myself a natural 1.
At least you didn't roll a 3.
No, myself a 1, you a natural 20. Fucking grand. Was that Mike's Law?
Yeah.
Yeah, yep.
Selenar, you've spoken with him before, so you've noticed a few things. You immediately catch 2 giveaways. One, you see his ears twitch when Lunine mentions that he's from a land that is always in dusk and is always, the same time of day and all this other stuff, and describes his home this way. And you can tell from that twitch that he knows something about that. Like, that's familiar to him. Andra, you immediately get the same sense. This is a learned individual. He's a wizard. So he's probably studied all kinds of stuff. So he's probably studied stuff like Fey magic and Fey wild stuff. And Lunine's from the Fey, so it's probably not unreasonable to think that he has learned something. So he looks at you and kind of cocks his head. That is fascinating, Marquis. Would that perchance be a Fey reference?
It is indeed.
Wonderful.
Not many have really been.
I'm intrigued how you arrived here. So few crossings exist these days without the use of high-level spells. Planar crossings are much rarer than they were 1,000 years ago.
It seems a lot has changed.
Yes, the arcane spell storms after the breaking really ravaged the place up. This very continent we are on, in fact, once was the bottom of the sea floor, and only over the last 400 to 600 years has it risen as its own.
Interesting.
Yes. It has been very fortunate for my people. You see, my home continent, I wasn't there, of course, but my people's continent has since broken apart and fallen beneath the waves. A few bits and pieces remain, as some very small or large conglomerated island masses north in the sea a bit, called the peripherals. But unfortunately, we had to evacuate the area quite quickly, and there was thousands lost. So some of us made it here with enough time.
That's very unfortunate. I'm sorry, I haven't heard much in the names of loss for this storm.
Yes. Well, you see, it was multiple storms was the problem, so it's happening all over the place. The storms were usually centered around a single fragment of the shards. Do you know of the shards?
Do I have anything? I don't think so. I don't think I...
No reason you would.
Yeah. I just don't know if I possibly stumbled on a book at some point. No, I don't.
Well, according to the creation myth of Nuuli, one of the original founding creators of this world, the gods, if you want to call them that, felt that mortal life was lacking a bit, and that they needed a little more inspiration than just divine worship and blind faith. And so poured themselves into the creation of a single perfect gemstone called the well, I could go on for hours. Essentially, this gem ultimately ended up being shattered, and the seven shards were found upon Nuuli and fought over for thousands of years, and empires rose and fell depending on who had them, and ultimately sort of a peace was prevailed, and then ancient cabal of wizards, which was a globe-spanning one at the time, sort of gathered them all together, and in some attempt of some sort of ritual, explosions and the spell storms happened, and however many fragments of these shards there are, scattered around the world in these arcane spell storms, creating massive destruction and devastation, changing the landscape, the people, having all sorts of weird random effects. Some people would turn into stone, others would disappear, never to be seen again. Others claim that they were... Some people claim that they were there at the beginning and then not seen again until the end and have survived somehow. There's all sorts of things that happened. Deserts where oceans once were, and great cities now ruins and subterranean chasms. All sorts of things. Really quite chaotic and destructive. As a result, the past 80 years or so since these storms have ended has been interesting. Sort of restoring society as a much more melting pot of peoples, you might say. So, Nuuli's a lot more mixed than it once was, and new continents, new nations being built, cities, towns, hamlets, new threats, new heroes, all the usual stuff that the world keeps running. Except the gods are not much in favor these days, so if you perchance acclimatize yourself towards any, you may want to keep it to yourself.
Duly noted. Though my people aren't very much into god worship.
A wise decision. I always felt the gods were a little nonsensical myself.
We just see more worth in what our ancestors have done for us.
An interesting notion, surely.
Now, curious, do you know, I don't know, any places... I rather particularly love storycraft. Do you know of any people here who are talented at all in such means?
Well, Madinat is certainly the place to be for entertainment. We value it very highly here. Even the local street performers are experts at their craft, or they're driven out, really. Many of these establishments, such as this one here, host a variety of performances during the week and evenings. Because of the heat of the desert sun, you understand that during the middle of the day it's often a little deserted. People tend to stay inside those hours. But later in the evening, it becomes quite lively in many locations. This establishment has quite a few interesting ones. The music you are hearing through the piped organs are actually being performed upstairs live.
I heard something about that. That seems rather interesting.
Yes, and the style is sort of neutral, but later performances in the evening become more stylized and more catered to certain musical choices, depending on the night.
Well, I'll certainly have to give it a listen later.
Yeah, and he proceeds to go on, telling you all about the sort of bits of Madinat society that he knows. Not like the low class, like the laws or stuff like that, but like who's who, where to go to be seen, all this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The stuff that like he figures you would want to know.
Do I, when I mentioned though, like storytelling and stuff, did he seem to like acknowledge that at all?
It did not provoke any certain like pinpointed response.
Okay.
Throughout his questioning, about 10 minutes now have passed, and you all have still heard nothing back from your two companions upstairs.
I'm sorry, how long has it been?
It's almost been about 15 minutes in total, and about 10 minutes since the wizard has joined you. And they were just supposed to get in and like do a quick scout and get out, and then like join you, and they have not shown up.
Right.
Right,
It's been
right.
15 minutes.
Just about, not quite, but just about.
Right. Well, being the valet, I can't quite excuse myself, so I'm stuck where I am.
Yeah, Moonine really wouldn't.
All right. So he begins kind of finishing up his discussions about where to go to be seen and all this stuff, which is fun and potentially useful information for you. And he mentions his patron as someone who would definitely be interested in meeting someone of your status yourself, and potentially establishing relationships with
That's where I was going to go with this.
someone.
So,
Mhm.
what is someone like yourself doing here? I mean, I assume you live here, but it seems like a rather,
Yes.
I mean, I believe expensive establishment. I'm still
Oh,
undecided
of
on the
course.
value of your coin here.
Yes, this is one of the more upper level places of, well, not residence, but it's a higher class inn for more well-to-do travelers, mostly merchants and visiting dignitaries and that sort of thing. Or sometimes just rich people. But I am employed by one of the pashas here. Saw.
Is it? Sorry. Can you explain to me what a pasha is again? Is it like a governor kind of thing?
Kind of. So, like, it's... and he would explain this to you. So there's the Merchant Council that kind of governs Madanat is made up of the 13 most powerful and influential, wealthy merchants based on, like, sphere of influence and how much money they have and, like, you know, all those kind of, like, what makes somebody rich and powerful levels. Is sort of his deal. And of those 13, the leader is an individual called the Raja. So the Raja is the most powerful merchant. And sort of lives in the palace. Now, there's potential for that to shift at any given point in time. So the Raja has a lot of vested interest in keeping himself where he is, or themselves where they are. And so the Raja has 6 personal advisors made up of merchants who may or may not be on the Merchant Council. They may be merchants who are lower in status than the Merchant Council, because then they aren't trying to give them bad advice to, like, unseat the Raja, because
Right, they're not the competition.
right. But if they find out that, like, one of the other council members is plotting against the Raja, then that council member could go off, and then they might move up. So there's a lot of, like, that kind of playing, like, two sides against the other kind of stuff, politics, it sounds like. So this guy's Pouch of Smoke is under the employ of one of these 6 pashas. A merchant she names as Savrejo. And Savrejo is supposedly, like, the premier marble merchant here in Madanat. Which doesn't really tell you if he is or is not also on the Merchants Council. If he's the most powerful marble merchant, he's probably on, from what it sounds like, he's probably on the council. So the Raja having at least one Pasha on the council means something. Maybe it doesn't mean anything. Maybe they're just old friends and they've helped each other. Who knows? But either way, he's a powerful, influential individual.
Right. Okay. And what does a magistrate do exactly?
Well, the magistrates are simply the law keepers. They are nothing here.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
They keep the lower echelons in line. You see, here in Madanat, we are a city built from nothing. This is desert, you understand. Hundreds of years ago, when my people and other survivors arrived here, we built up a community based on interconnection and cooperation, and that, of course, led to commerce and trade and mercantilism, but also on cultural exchange and entertainment. And we built our own culture based on entertainment. So it is quite possible for merchant council members to be merchants of entertainment as well. We value it very highly here. Entertainers worth their salt can be quite profitable here in Madanat.
As I have been coming to understand.
Oh yes, the desert is very harsh, and so when we work very hard. So when we relax, we like to relax.
There's nothing wrong with a little relaxation.
Of course not.
Please.
You are absolutely correct, sir.
Like losing.
Yeah. Like, everyone at the table would know that it is, like, it's been 15 minutes. It's dangerous that your friends have gone. And and everyone else here knows that Lunine is desperately keeping this individual engaged here.
We've not made. Have we made any mention that we have friends that we're waiting for?
No.
Okay.
Now, look, being the ballet, I cannot leave my master's side, but I will make eye contact with either Ozo or Andra.
Well, Ozo's not there. Ozo's upstairs.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that's right. Sorry. Andra to be like, kind of like,
Andra.
just like, get the fuck out of here.
Andra will say, "I'm going to just go to the bar. I don't think the waiter has come by in a while. Does anyone need anything?"
I'll take a. Find me a super rare whiskey. The rarest you can find.
I was just going to go to the bar, not on a quest, but sure, I'll see
Yes.
what they have.
But you don't understand. Master wants a super rare red wine.
He just asked
So
for
do
whiskey.
take your
Are you
time.
paying
Do
attention?
take your time. Do take your time, and make sure you find the super rarest red wine at this establishment.
Whiskey.
And then I wink at her.
Excuse me, and I'm just going to go over to the bar.
Pouch of Smoke kind of quirks his eyes a little bit at Renata and looks back to you, Lunine, and says, "Your Excellency certainly has an eclectic taste in those you surround yourself with."
Yeah, they kind of strangely grew on.
Very strangely, I must imagine. And so, Andra, you scoot away.
Now, as soon as I'm out of the eye line of Pouch of Smoke, I'm going to point a finger up and send a message to Ozo and be like, "Y'all okay? What's going on?"
Ozo, you have turned around with Corvus, and you see 2 books and 2 swords flying in your direction, and you hear that message in your head.
Busy.
You might want to hurry it up. We've got the guy down here, but we can only keep him distracted for so long.
Swords.
Swords. Great. I'm just going to continue to the bar. And ask there's somebody behind the bar, I assume.
Yeah.
I'm just going to ask for 2 glasses of red wine.
Okay. Great. So, Ozo, we swap back to you.
That's me.
And Corvus.
It's also you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look, it's the Ember Show.
In amongst some flying items that are, heading right at you.
Come at me.
Yeah. Let's come right at you, bro. Right where we left off. So these 2 swords here have whoosh, whoosh, flown off the wall and are flying in your imminent direction.
Yes.
As well as these 2 books, which seem to move much faster. These 2 books are actually I think. Yeah, they both easily make it to you. And we're going to keep the same initiative, and Ozo, you're up first.
Cool. I am going to grapple this next book and also say, perhaps we should just run away. What am I doing? Unarmed strike. There's a 25. Grapple it.
A 25 will grapple it, yes.
Excellent. I grab it.
Great. So you grapple the book in one hand.
Cool.
Grapple.
And then I guess, did I do an unarmed strike? I guess I could like bang it on the floor.
Sure.
Does that count?
Yeah, I'll let that count.
Slap it.
Yeah.
Okay. 17 to hit a book.
A 17 will hit the book, yes.
Wonderful. Well, shut up, book.
11 bludgeoning damage. Very good.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that hurts it. It looks like it's hard to imagine an object bloodied, but game stats, it's bloodied.
Okay.
Slightly crumpled.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been in somebody's backpack for 2 days.
Which brings us to Corvus.
Great, love this. Corvus is going to also thwack the book with like the flat of his sword.
Mm-hmm.
Little or dagger. I don't know which one he would normally use.
It's got a short sword, I believe.
The sword. Yeah. How about a 24?
A 24 hits. It takes 6 points of piercing damage.
Does it take more because of sneak attack because I am engaged with it?
Is he attacking the book you're holding, or the book that's next to him?
The book that I'm holding.
Okay. Then yes, his sneak attack would come into play, and that book would be destroyed.
Wonderful. Slap at a book.
Cool. All right, that's his attack. Does he have a bonus action he wants to do anything with?
I think that he's gonna hide from the swords and go behind the plants over by the fountain.
Cool.
That seems like a Corvus move.
So he scampers behind that wall over there.
Exactly.
Cool. So is he using his bonus action to disengage or hide?
Hide.
Great. So he uses his movement, so that means the other book gets a swipe on him.
Yeet.
That is a 17 to hit
Yeah, that hits.
for 5 bludgeoning damage to Senor Corvus.
I don't have access to the doing, but I'm going to write this down.
Yeah, brings him down to 24 points of hit. All right, cool. Oh, hey, I should probably roll initiative for the swords. I did not.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, dang.
That's okay. They go next. It's fine. All right. Next up is...
They only rolled decent initiative.
No, they still rolled shit. The books rolled 3s, and they rolled slightly better. Your 2 friends rolled a 19 and a 17. So they just rolled shitty. Flying swords. And make a stealth check.
Oh, yes. That is a thing that happens.
Yes, indeed.
Oh my gosh. 25.
Very well hidden.
Very cool. All right. One of these swords flies through the air right past and right over to Corvus, seemingly not caring that he has taken the effort to hide.
That's too bad.
It seems these things without eyes don't rely on sight.
That's too bad. Do I get to try to hit it because it's moving through my...
You do, but at the same time, the other one also comes over to attack you. So, if you would like to use your reaction to hit the other one as it zooms by, you may go ahead and do so. I leave it to you.
You know what? Yeah, I do. Why not?
Okay, go for it.
I tried to punch it on its way. Have a 25.
That will absolutely hit.
Great. That one gets 11 bludgeoning damage.
Woof. Yeah, this sword doesn't look like it's particularly well made. It's more the fact that it's flying and magical is supposed to scare and intimidate people. As
fair,
you kind of punch it and the blade kind of goes whoa, and kind of keeps flying after Corvus, and it's kind of a little wobbly after the fact.
Okay.
And now they will attack.
That's great.
So the one towards you slashes towards you with a 15 to hit.
Nope.
Nice. The other one slashes towards Corvus with a 19 to hit.
That does hit.
Corvus is not having good luck. That is 9 points of slashing damage to Corvus.
Okay.
And now the books. The book zooms over towards you because you are closest to it, and it's going to try to whack itself against you and thwack you.
Hi, book.
That's an 11. Did not do well.
Nope.
All right.
Oh, hi, little book.
Yeah, it's just kind of like, and you're like, what are you, paperback? Get out of here.
What are you, paperback? That was good. I liked that a lot.
And so, Ozo, we're up to you at the start of initiative.
Great. I am going to do some. Oh, I have Stunning Strike now. Cool. Can I do Stunning Strike and Flurry of Blows?
I believe Stunning Strike is a little different now.
Yeah.
I don't remember off the top of my head if it is a add-on still or if it's now a new like attack action. Let's see here. Stunning
It's
Strike.
whenever you hit,
Okay, great.
I can put it in the. No.
Oh yeah, you expend a focus point and it makes a con save. On a failed save, it's stunned until the start of your next turn.
Right. So if I did 2, I could do Flurry of Blows, and one of them could be a Stunning Strike, right? That's how
Mm-hmm.
it works.
Yeah, once per turn, you can do a stunning strike.
Great.
So you can
So
do
first
your.
I'm going to punch
Yeah.
the sword. I'm
A
going-
17 will hit.
Love that. I want to do flurry of blows
Awesome.
to do again. Here
Great.
have a lot of damage.
Great, yeah.
It's still moving.
No, you punch it twice. You kind of like uppercut it, and it kind of like spins a little bit. And like as it's spinning, you kind of time it, and then punch it in the hilt, and it spins and sticks in the wall, and it wobbles and clatters to the ground. Clink, 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 clink.
Didn't mean to make a hole in the wall, but this is great. Great. I'm going to use my last part of the flurry to punch the book. Oh, that one didn't go so good.
The book is much smaller, and it kind of goes whoop and ducks under the limb you use to try to smash it.
Okay, great. I only used one focus point because I didn't do any stunning strikes because it died.
Yeah.
Okay.
You killed the sword.
I did.
Yep.
And then I said oops because there's a hole in the wall.
Yep.
And now it's Corvus's turn.
It is now Corvus's
Oh,
turn.
and I will move to the other sword.
Cool. Yeah.
And Corvus is going to, and I will say, "Hey, Corvus, run away." This is really delightful. I'm gonna have Corvus disengage and run into the living quarters, the other part of the room.
Okay, he runs over here. Or did you want him farther up?
No, that's fine. In there, and maybe he'll look around while I'm punching things. That's my hope. He's disengaged and gone over there, and we'll try to look around for anything of interest.
I mean, he can move there with his action and bonus action. Then he can take the interact or the search action, or the study action, and make an investigation check.
Perfect. That sounds like exactly what he should be doing in this moment.
Wonderful.
Oh, I didn't roll that one great. A 14.
Okay, on a 14 in this quick moment, I don't think you get anything, do you? Let me check. On a 14,
Oh, good.
Corvus just manages to catch a small little arcane sigil carved on the corner of this wardrobe in the corner of the room. Just
Okay.
barely manages to catch it.
Love everything about that.
And that is his turn.
Great. Good
The-
job, Corvus.
The flying sword vainly tries to slip and slash at Ozo now with a 10. What is it about Ozo? These flying things cannot fucking hit you.
Nobody is hitting me. Ozo's very little and wiggly.
The paperback book tries to whack you with a 17 this time.
Hey, good job, paperback.
You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
Oh man, that's really painful.
Yeah, by the way, Corvus looks beat to shit right now. He's been like whacked and there's a gash across him. He's like, ah.
Why do
Death
they
by
hate
1,000
me?
paper cuts.
And Ozo's like, ow.
Why are you hurting me? Stop it, book. I don't want to hurt you. You're just a book. All right.
All right, and that's
I like books.
Yeah, books are useful. What? Stop.
and we're back to Ozo.
Bad idea. Ozo is going to whack at a sword.
Whack at a sword.
Whack at it, whack at it, whack at it, whack at it, whack at it. How about a 16?
16 does not hit. The sword parries.
Well, that's lame. Ozo is going to flurry of blows.
24, you smack it for 5.
Love that. And we'll just try this. I
Yeah,
have 10 more.
yeah, so it parries and you're like, fuck you, sword, and so you quickly like do like a sidekick as it's like, haha, and it's like, wah! And it kind of like, as the blade like swirls flat, you bring down your heel, phew, smash it to the ground, and it shudders, and you see the magic just kind of phew, as it's left battered on the ground. No longer a functioning flying sword. Probably no longer a sword at all. Big old crack down the middle of it.
Darn it. Definitely gonna notice. Ozo will, in their brain, say, yeah, they're gonna notice. This broke.
Whose brain?
Ozo's brain is speaking to Corvus telepathically.
Okay.
I speak words
Yes.
telepathically. You're out of range.
I see.
Yeah. All right. That's fun. And now Corvus is going to go over and investigate this wardrobe.
Cool. Yeah.
Try to discern if it can be opened.
So he had the eyepiece active when this all started, and the couple of minutes that you had after the first book still didn't go through all that spell, so he definitely still has enough time on it. So what he sees with the eyepiece as well is this tiny little rune is glowing. It's not glowing any particular skill, or maybe a kind of a yellowy thing that he gets told is conjuration, which again doesn't really mean anything to Corvus, but it's just a small little rune. It doesn't seem like it's dangerous. Like in the corner of this little wardrobe, though. It does not seem as though it is like... It doesn't look angry.
It's not the same kind of magic
Yeah.
thing as the sort of...
He can make a... That's what he gets on, like, just by having the eyepiece already active. If he wants to learn anything more, he'd have to make a kind of a check. Like, it's really an Arcana check. And he's... Okay. So he can make it. He's not trained in it, so it's a disadvantage.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, the goal is to see if it can be opened, not necessarily specifically by the magic, but yeah, that works.
It's inconclusive, but it doesn't look like it's preventing anything from opening, because it's not up by the handles, it's down on the corner of the door.
Okay.
You know, it's like one of those wardrobes where it's like the bottom like foot is like two skinny drawers, and then like it opens up. It's like a wardrobe kind of thing, like Narnia style.
Okay.
I like how that's a cultural reference now.
Of course it is.
Yeah.
Well, if there's not a lock or anything as an addition,
Nope.
I think that Corvus will try to open it, probably. We're gonna hope this doesn't go.
Corvus reaches for the knobs and pulls open the doors, revealing, oh my god, clothes, robes, blue and purpley robes, and a couple of fancy turban-looking hat, hood style kind of things, and maybe a night shirt, like a long night shirt.
Are any of them pointy hats?
There are no pointy hats.
Oh, you hear that, Renata? It's not our man.
Not him.
But that's Corvus's turn.
I'm still holding out
Yeah.
hope.
Yep, that's fine.
All right. Well, the swords are destroyed, but that one little book, it's living it. It's living its dream. It thwacked you last time, and with a mighty 8, it will.
Thank you.
Fail to thwack you again.
And kind of back up and kind of get ready to ram at you again. Ozo, it's your turn.
Sure. Great. I'm gonna just slap the book.
Go for it.
Full on open palm.
Yeah,
Slap.
do it.
17. It's
Yeah.
a pretty strong slap.
It is. You bloody the book with a single slap. Brr.
Great. I'm gonna slap it again.
There's a
down book.
There's a drawing of like a guy on the cover of this book, and like it's just a normal guy before you slap it, and afterwards its eyes are like corkscrewed around.
Cute.
The second slap, back the other way. Now the eyes are back to normal, but it's still fluttering there. It's just very like, I'm still in it. I'm still in it.
All right. Yeah. You're the little book that tried.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
okay,
then, but,
little
like-
book.
This is the longest any of these books have lasted in an attack against Ozo. I just want to point that out. This is like the little book that could.
Yeah.
It is.
The little book.
Oh my god.
We don't know if it's successful yet, but it could. It could keep going.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, that's Ozo. Back to Corvus.
Corvus is gonna look in the drawers, trying to find something.
All right. He takes the search action. Make investigation check.
Oh, yep. Oh my god.
He pulls open the drawers and sees underwear, sandals, underwear, sandals.
So rattled.
Wait, but what kind?
Wait, sandals and underwear are in the same drawer?
Like little slippers. Yeah. Like little
That's weird.
little indoor. No, I mean they're not in the same drawers, but like
Yeah, no, he actually has to die now.
it's like
Putting sandals and underwear in the same
That's the
drawer.
last
Yeah.
straw.
you know. It's like there's two levels of drawers, and it's like so it's like 4 drawers, but it's like 2 by 2, and so like the top 2 are both underwear, and the bottom 2 are both sandals.
Okay.
But you know,
No talk.
doesn't seem to be any socks. One of the underwear drawers is also half filled with like looks like long, thin, like maybe belt sashes, like
Yeah, sure, that's
sashes kind of things. But like at a quick glance, that's what he gets.
All right. All right. Well, Ozo is learning what this person wears, so maybe that'll be helpful later. You know, for some impersonation effort. I'm putting I'm writing that down that Corvus learns about clothes.
Yeah. It all looks expensive and well made.
Caught it. And lots of blue and purple.
Yeah, seems to be this guy's colors.
Okay, expensive turbans, silks, scarves. Love it.
Yeah.
Great. That's fun. Those are the things that Corvus can do.
All right.
Corvus is gonna, just keep searching the room while I hit stuff.
All right. The book's gonna make one last go at it. That is a 19.
Hey, good job.
4 points of bludgeoning damage to Ozo.
Ow. Now.
Yeah, it like revs up and drives its spine right into your nose and kind of punks you.
Ow.
And like it flutters and it's like, ha ha! Like the ruffling of the page fluttering kind of sounds like a little mocking laugh.
Mm-hmm.
And Ozo, it's your turn.
Guess what?
What?
I slap it
Okay.
again. Oh, I tried.
It's onto you now and it dodges. Ha ha! And it barrel rolls and dodges again! It is the little book that could!
It is.
Oh, I love this book.
Great. Whatever keeps it paying attention to me, that's fine.
Yeah, you're interacting with it. It's on you.
I love it. Me and this book are gonna keep dancing.
Yeah, Chorus can make another investigation check.
Yeah, just like looking all over, like find something of interest that would lead to whatever is going on with this cat
Cool.
person.
19. Ruffling through. There's
Or this-
nothing incriminating in this wardrobe. There's nothing incriminating in this
I
wardrobe.
mean in the wardrobe, like looking in the room again.
Sure. Scanning the room, like closing the wardrobe. There's nothing. But the nightstand. There's a drawer in the nightstand.
Okay. All right. Great.
Corvus steps up, opens the little
It's his diary.
drawer, and finds a very sexy negligee.
Oh, okay.
Does not seem to be the same size as the rest of the clothing.
Different style of underwear.
Take that. That's important.
Like for a different kind of individual.
Got it. Okay.
That's blackmail.
Corvus would know about blackmail, right?
Oh yeah.
Looney's not there.
All right. I'm gonna keep toying with this book.
Yeah.
I want Corvus to get more search time before we have to, I don't know, dive out a window.
Yeah, the book gets to thwack again, and that's a 22 for 3 more points of damage to Ozo.
Yeah, book. Good job.
This book is slowly coming like Encyclopedia Built Tanica. Alright, but the little book that could thwacks away at Ozo successfully, which brings us back to Ozo.
Ozo is going to grapple the book
Alright, go for it.
and say, cut it out.
A 14, it like it kind of like does the like flip thing, except it's like
Nice.
it's like showing you its butt kind of, and it's like haha.
All right, I'm going to try it again.
21. This time you grab the fucking thing. You reach out and you pull it close, and you're like, "Fuck you, book."
Right. Like, come on, kiddo. Great. I'm going to hand the book and then I'm going to say to Corvus, are you finding anything? Or should we run now? And I guess we'll give Corvus another chance of looking before Amber decides to give up and get out while the getting's good.
Yeah, he can make another search action.
Just around the whole room.
Yeah, if it's around the whole room, it'll be a perception check.
Okay. Let's try that. 21.
Scanning the room really quickly. There's no other like magical glowy spots. There's no like safe that he can see. This is a bookcase. There's a couple of closed like cabinet doors on it, but there's not anything like explicitly like hidden. There's no like locks on anything. Yeah.
Aside from this mysterious
There's that little arcane rune.
room. All right. Cool. What's the book gonna try to do to me?
Well, it's gonna try to thwack you. Because that's literally all it can do. It could try to escape, but nah, it's gonna try to thwack.
Flying book.
And with a mighty 11, the thwack fails.
Yeah, it does. Can Ozo just carry the book while grappled into the room and also do a perception check, maybe? Or do a perception check on this side of the world, see if there's anything of interest? How about that? I'll do that.
So you can. It is resisting you, so you move at half speed.
That's fine.
I'm going to say it doesn't have enough traction to like actually like you don't have to make a check, but like you move at half speed because it's pulling you.
Okay, that makes sense. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just gonna try to like walk around and look around and see if there's anything else worth searching.
Yeah, so go ahead, move 15 feet, wherever you want.
Yeah, let's just, I don't know, we haven't searched the bathroom, but this feels like where somebody would hide something, right? Just go in.
Yeah, you drag the book.
That's 15, yeah. Me and the book hanging out. I'm gonna try to perceptify.
Yeah.
24?
Cool.
Do I see anything?
You see Corvus has has slammed shut a wardrobe. He's currently like looking around the room frantically, holding a like negligee of some kind.
What's that lacy thing?
Like it's like it is white lace, so it's like
I've never seen one of those. It looks too small to be a pillow cover. Okay. Well, is there anything worth looking at, or should we just go?
Yeah. Yeah, you
I'd
don't.
like to think that Corvus.
Ozo doesn't see anything that's worth, like, looking deep inside of anything.
Sure. I think Ozo would ask Corvus that, though,
Sure.
with their brain.
Yeah.
And the hopes that I think that Matt would tell me, well, there's a rune over there.
Yeah, like, on his turn, Corvus can be like, yeah, there's a rune over there. I don't know what it does, but there was nothing in the wardrobe.
Okay, cool. Somewhere in there, I guess the book tries to hit me, and I kind of want to make somebody touch the rune.
Yeah, the book is definitely going to try to whack you again. And with an 8, it's not going to do much.
Oh, this poor book. All right. I guess I have to
It
take.
was
my
doing
turn.
so well.
I know. Just whack the book one more time and say, "Go to sleep, little book."
Yeah, go for it.
Nope.
It manages to, like, fight against your attempts and kind of divert you from, like, actually hitting it.
Love it. How about this time?
This time, while holding on, instead of trying to, like, slap it, you just move the arm that's holding it and whack it into the wall you're right next to. And it goes... and it flutters. And you see it falls down to the ground. It kind of flips. And
Oh.
does not get over that hill.
Okay.
It was drama.
Yeah.
Very dramatic. Yes.
It tried so hard. And you can see that the book has a title on it. Has a little man on the front. And it is titled The Little Goblin That Could.
Yeah.
Oh,
Stupid humans. Great. Well, now that the books are all down, Ozo is going to encourage Corvus to touch the magic thing. This could only go well.
Yeah.
I
So
need to know something about something.
Corvus touches the little arcane rune.
Yes, Corvus does keep the nightgown
Okay.
and touches the rune.
Nothing happens.
Damn it. All right. Nothing happens. All right, let's GTFO.
I mean, if Ozo feels like they know anything about magic, they could try to make an Arcana check about it. But
I
unless...
guess Ozo can think. Yeah, I'll go look at it, but they don't really know anything about it.
Yeah, if they're not trained, it's a disadvantage.
No, they're not trained.
Yeah.
But Ozo will look at it
Sure.
to ponder. I can't even see it. Never mind. Ozo can't even see it.
No, you can. Corvus has pointed it out.
Oh, okay.
It's not invisible. It just glows to him because of the eyepiece.
Oh, okay. Sure. Disadvantage. Great. A 3.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought.
Maybe it's like a tag, like, pouch of smoke was here.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
Sarun.
Well, do we go through the door or do we go through the window? I guess we should listen at the door and see if anybody's coming before we decide. Wait, where was the door?
Yep.
I forget. We came in on this end, right?
Yeah, you're right there. The little triangle. Yeah, you listen at the door. Nothing. It's still got the wire connecting the two plates.
I guess we should sneak out this way if nobody's coming.
All right. You both sneak out. Corvus knows how to get by this trap. He reconnects the wires, opens it. Make a history check for Corvus, actually.
Corvus is bad at history, but rolled a 16.
Which is enough to allow him to remember that Lunine gave him a seed.
Oh, right. Lunine, yes, gave him a seed. So Corvus is going to try to tuck that on top of the wardrobe. somewhere people don't often clean, possibly.
Yeah, so he can put it up on like the edge corner, kind of against a wall, kind of making it look like it's hidden in the shadows. Just have him
Yeah, just-
make a sleight of hand check.
Great. 17.
Great. Looks like it's not even there.
Great. Love that. And then, yeah, we should GTFO. That's a good call. Thank you for the history check.
Yeah.
Aha.
Either.
Yeah, you. So Corvus does the thing, and you both exit into a quiet hallway. He reclaims his implements, and you both walk off.
Great. We're actually going to go right to the room because Corvus looks like shit.
He
Can't
does.
go downstairs.
Yes.
He has the ability to alter that, though.
Well, he would just look like a damaged version of himself.
Yeah. We'll go in there and I will give him some pep slaps.
Great. So you go in the room and get ready to take care of Corvus, and that's where we're going to take our break. So we're going to take a quick 5 minutes, a little short rest here. Thank you, Taco-san, Mashu, and I've Got It for being with us tonight. I saw Carolee's a Druid in chat. Glorious. I think I saw someone else, but maybe not. Maybe I'm cray. Either way, thank you all for being here. I hope you've been enjoying it so far. We will be back to see what these crazy kids do next right here on Nuuli Forged in 5 minutes. We'll see you soon. Bye.
We are nonsense.
You are nonsense. Hello, everyone. We are back. Thanks for sticking with us. We took a couple extra minutes because, hey, sometimes things happen. Thank you so much for being here. Takusemashu.
Blind.
Yes, so good to see you. You as well. I've got it. It's all nice to be back. One quick round of oh, hey, by the way, before we get back into it. We've been releasing playlists for all of our characters, or most of our characters up to this point. This week's playlist was Ozo's. So, if you would like to hear that, you can check out our Instagram for the Spotify link, or just search Spotify for Ozo's playlist, I guess, because that's how that works. I don't really use Spotify. So I just kind of made the playlist and left it there.
You made a copy that's public?
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
off of the Nuuli Forged Spotify.
Neat.
Yeah, so you can find all of our friends there. Next week we will be revealing Selenar's playlist, and it'll be fun.
Ooh,
Yeah, woo.
I don't know if I've actually seen Selenar's.
Dun dun dun. Well, hey, it's out there. Or will be out there. I don't know how that works. I don't know if it's until I share it or what, but I don't know. Yeah, they're in a post and I put them on a story, so I don't know how
Right.
that works. A link tree? I don't know. I don't look. I'm not a social media guy. Just go find it. It exists. I promise. I'll talk to Ives Got It about it. He seems to know a few things.
Apparently.
All right. Ives Got It. You're now in charge of our whatever you want to be in charge of.
Or Spotify.
Or Spotify at the very least. Okay. Back to it. Ozo and Corvus have made their way back to the room. Corvus is in pretty beat up shape at the moment.
He just got some healing.
He did.
Yeah, he's back up to 31,
Oh, he's back up to 31?
I believe. Yeah, I did 2 little cheek slaps of healing.
Oh, so you did. Wonderful.
So we could maybe go downstairs if he's looking less fucked up.
Definitely is.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Cool. So you get yourselves kind of cleaned up and ready. Maybe Corvus does a little stuff to make himself look better. He is proficient with a disguise kit. So, whatever. And the two of you go downstairs. You are given, Andra, 2 glasses of fancy red wine for your table.
Yes.
Anything
I assume I
else?
need to give him. No, that'll do. And before I leave the bar, I will send a message to Lunine saying, "Keep it up. Ozo says they're busy." So Lunine can hear that. Nobody else can. I assume I don't expect him to answer me because he's talking to the guy. But I will return to the table and pass him a glass of red wine. Said, "This is what they said you were drinking."
Do you say that to Lunine or to Pouch of Shadows?
To Lunine. He sent me looking for something fancier, but I have brought it. This is what I have brought it.
All right.
Your companions are very strange indeed.
Yeah. Learning more and more about that.
It must be exhausting to be surrounded by such cavalier attitudes.
Could say. Though sometimes I find the counterpoint interesting.
Don't get me wrong, I'm sure your vassals all have their uses. And it is not for me to say or judge what they are. Now, what can an esteemed magister such as myself do for you beyond simple tour guides? Is there any sort of magical aid you require in your journeys? And how did you hear of me, by the way, if I may inquire?
I just saw you enter alone and nobody joined you, so I thought I'd give you...
Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, then I have failed in the utmost of courtesies. I have not introduced myself. Allow me to, please. Magister Pouch of Smoke.
It's a pleasure. I am Marquis Lutein Dusklight, as I said.
Of course, sir.
Well, it is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
And likewise, of course, a true honor that one such as yourself would ask me to join you here.
I figured that one of the better ways to get to know the locals. I'm not as uptight as the rest of my family, so I figured it'd be easier.
Are you one of these nobles who likes to go amongst the little people, as they say?
From time to time, when I can get out.
How eccentric. But I guess from the Fae I should not expect anything less.
Yeah, I thought we had our ways. You all are quite interesting yourselves.
Yes. I must say, your appearance, Your Eminence, is quite striking. I would guess that you were an elf, but then you have these other arraignments and pigmentations about you.
Yeah, lineage. The family is a long line of elves. We've wood elves were our original ancestors.
Really?
That's what the stories are, anyway.
Well, in such cases they are usually reliable. At least among nobility, of course.
Yeah, no one seems to counter otherwise, so I would imagine they have some merit to them. But, what was his lineage again? Sorry.
He's a feline.
Oh, okay. We haven't seen too many of your kind before we got here. Your species is quite interesting.
Oh, well, thank you. We are people without a home these days, so we have tried to make Madanat and the other few smaller ports of Hessian that currently exist our main ports of home, as it were. But some have spread to other continents. Some have gone to Sorbonne, I believe, and some to Johanna. It's possible others have gone to other places. It's hard to know, really. Once all Feline called the beautiful... Well... It's a long story. Unless, if you'd really like to hear it, I could, of course, tell you. But I wouldn't want to bore you, of course.
Oh, I do love stories.
Fascinating.
Well, Your Eminence.
However, I would like my valet to just fetch something from my room for me.
Oh,
Or so.
Anything.
would you like me to wait for them to return before I begin my tale?
Oh no. I'll have the other one just regale them later.
My ears are not worthy of your story.
I wasn't saying that, but I just wanted you to go get my backpack.
Yes, your backpack, sir. Coming right away. And I turn around, quick 180, start heading up the stairs.
Cool. So you scamper out of the dining room. Pouch kind of leans a little bit closer and says, I wouldn't trust his ears very much. He seems to not listen well.
He's young, ambitious. He's quite talented at music, though. I gotta give him that.
Well, I suppose if he's a talented entertainer, there must be some leeway given.
Everybody has their use in one way or another.
That is true, I suppose. That is true. Even the brutes are useful at hauling stone, as they say.
Yeah, majority of my people.
Now, and he begins talking about the glories of Tisklixel before it sank into the waves during the breaking.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, Renata, as you are huffing up the stairs, you see Ozo and Corvus coming down the stairs.
Oh, hi.
Hello, how did it go?
Um,
Corvus, you look like shit.
no, he doesn't look that shitty.
I can tell something happened.
Yeah. It was a little more exciting than it should have been.
Look, first things first. Did you find anything of worth? Information. The voice of the person we're looking for. I'm sorry, the person who's missing their voice.
I mean, we found an ID. Or at least that's what Corvus says it is.
Is he still carrying it?
Okay, okay.
And a rune. Found a rune.
A rune is good. Rune leads to magic. Spit it out, Ozo.
I mean, we don't know magic. There was a rune on the wardrobe.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I
Okay,
know.
and you activated the rune, opened the wardrobe, found a secret
Went to
room.
Narnia.
No, I mean, none of that happened. We did try. We opened the door and Corvus saw a lot of clothes.
Okay. I've got a little bit of time. I'm sure the room is secure. I can go in and lend a third set of eyes.
I feel like we should not go back in.
No, why
What
not?
if
No,
the
it's
books-
good. It's
what if
fine.
the
Look,
books wake up.
wait, what?
The books. What if they wake up? Okay.
Yeah, Ozo, I trust you. I'm sure you destroyed all the books that are dangerous to read.
Wasn't reading. They attacked
Whatever,
me.
you banned them. Let's go back in there. Let's, because we're keeping him busy, so we're still good on time.
Say so.
So we're gonna all go in together. Corvus does not have a say in this; he's just coming along.
Okay.
And we're just gonna do one more quick look around.
So as you all, you met on like the second level landing. So you begin to head back upstairs. On the third floor landing, walking away from you, you see someone in garb similar to a bellhop, but it looks like a more like powerfully built individual, like purposefully like walking down the hallway of rooms. You get the sense that this is a security patrol. It looks like they just started on this floor doing a walkthrough.
Okay, that's okay because we are guests here, so we have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, no. He doesn't pay you any mind, and he's not like doing a deep scan. Just like you see him like just checking doors. Occasionally, he like makes sure that one is locked.
Right, he's just like going to each room and just like fidgeting with the door.
No. He's just going and like every so often he like looks at one and then just kind of checks that it's locked and then continues on.
Right, he fidgets with the door. It's kind of weird.
No, because he thinks that one may be open. Or something. You don't know why.
We go to our room, or at least that's where Ozo is heading.
Your room or Lunine's room?
Lunine, no, wait. Our room.
Your room is on the third floor.
Right. We'll go to Lunine's room and knock on Lunine's door.
There's no answer.
Knocking.
I wonder where Lunine is.
Lunine is downstairs.
Oh, I forgot. I thought
Yes.
that he might still be here, but he already went down.
Yes, although there may be a possibility he's next door.
Oh, interesting.
Let
Is
us
the person
check
still here?
that room.
The person is here or not here?
No, because Lunine's suite is on the fourth floor.
No. Okay, this person was on the third floor. For some reason,
Yeah.
I thought that there was a person.
You saw a security guard beginning a security sweep on the third floor, and you're going to the fourth floor.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't want to break in anywhere while there's a security guard coming. We locked this door behind us.
Corvus also knows how to unlock it.
I guess he's done it once. He can do it again. Okay,
Mhm.
great. Amber's more
Yeah.
nervous than Corvus is.
Yeah.
Acceptable. That is an acceptable response.
Yeah.
All right. Then we'll slip in.
Yeah, you see Corvus quickly like pulls out a few locks into the thing and then gets a few pieces of like wire and some like gum and like sticks to plates and 2 feet open and you can all kind of squeeze under the wire and get in.
Right. I'm going to do a quick investigation of this room.
Yeah. On a quick scan,
Point out the things we
you
have.
see 3 busted ass books and 2 broken ass swords on the ground.
Okay. I'm going to point to the books and to the swords and say, that's bad. That's bad. But hey, I'm glad you're alive, Ozo. I really like you. The rune. Show me where the rune is.
Yeah, Corvus and Ozo bring you over to the wardrobe and show you tiny little, like, it's like barely an inch tall rune that's just carved into the corner of this door of this wardrobe.
Can I do an Arcana check?
Mhm. You absolutely can.
21. Oh my god. All right. Sweet. 21.
Yeah.
Hey, we finally got a magic user in there.
Yeah. This is not a complicated rune, you realize.
Mhm.
Simply by casting a cantrip into the rune, like funneling the magical energy of a cantrip into the rune, it will activate the rune, which conjures something.
Ozo, I want to teach you something. This rune here is not complicated at all. If you happen to cast a cantrip of any sort, it will activate the rune. Watch, and I'll cast a vicious mockery, which is his cantrip.
You're
Yeah.
mocking the wardrobe.
I am mocking the wardrobe.
How do you mock the wardrobe? No, you selected this. How do you mock the wardrobe?
I did. I'm going to say, watch. I open the wardrobe and say, these clothes and colors are hideous, and they clash.
Okay, so you open the wardrobe and speak this down towards the rune, so the energy goes to the rune. The rune glows, and right as you're like making these clothes feel like you're pretty sure this wardrobe's going to feel bad for having these clothes in it, and you're kind of like have your face kind of side turned down and kind of turn back to look at the clothes. You get blinded by light as a brilliant flash appears, and purple and blue swirling energies and a vortex of swirling energy appears before you in the wardrobe. A portal of some kind has opened.
Am I blinded?
No, it was just a bright light. I was like,
Very bright light. Okay, so I'm like kind of like rubbing my
You're
eyes a
blinded
little
by
bit.
the light.
Blinded by the light.
I hear this in my head and I say, that's gonna make a good song. I just gotta work on that one line. And I'm rubbing my eyes and be like, all right, see, that's how it's supposed to work. And ta-da! Magic portal.
Is there a magic portal?
I mean, yeah, it's swirling blue vortex of purple and blue energies that's right in front of Renata's face as he's holding the wardrobe open.
Okay. I guess do we go in it? Is that a thing that we're going to do?
You tell me.
Ozo.
There's 3 of you in this room right now.
How bad can it be in there?
I don't know if that's a good question because it could be really bad.
I feel like we've had that question about wool.
Look, Selenar, Lunine, Andra are doing an amazing job keeping Patch of Smoke busy downstairs. Let's just pop in 2 minutes, and then we'll pop right back in. Or, back here.
I don't know if I think that's going to work. But
Yes, it is. Watch. And I step right in.
oh,
Okay, Renata steps into the portal and disappears.
all right. Ozo has to go now. Because this is who Ozo is. Don't leave your pals hanging.
Anybody gonna tell the people downstairs?
I just
Don't
imagine
have a
Ozo.
way to do that.
I just imagine Ozo just heavy sighs before going in.
So Corvus is left standing here after this discussion, watching Renata boldly step in, and Ozo being like, wait, and going after him. And before Corvus can even decide what to do, the portal is gone.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Rose.
Mm-hmm.
Back downstairs. The remaining 3 of you have you've long since finished your meal, and Pouch of Smoke has not yet had his. He's just had a few cordial beverages with Lunine. And he's about to say, I do realize, Your Eminence, that you have probably finished your meals already. I tend to eat late. I certainly wouldn't want to keep you if you have other things to do with your evening.
Oh, of course not. You can order. I mean, if my valet has anything they wish to do, it can be released for the evening. Get Andra and Selenar.
Well, if I might be so bold, Your Eminence, really, I would feel awkward eating with one such as yourself at a table alone. I am but a humble, common-born magister. Yes, I am an eminent wizard now, but not always was I so. I was actually born the son of a simple merchant here in town, not even a merchant prince, just a simple clothier.
Well, I'm sure that you'll feel I'm no different than maybe one of your pashas. I don't necessarily find myself to be intimidating.
Well, certainly not. You do seem to be quite a fit individual, but certainly not menacing. And quite charming and companionable.
It's good somebody notices.
It's hard not to.
I will look at Andra and Selenar. You're released for the evening if you wish.
Oh, thank you, Your Eminence.
Well, that drink has been empty for some time.
Sounds like Selenar is at the bottom of a well, but I think we will both get up and leave the table. Probably Andra will make a very ostentatious bow at Lunine on her way away, on her way out.
Sure. The two of you depart the table, leaving Lunine here alone with Pouch of Smoke.
Pouch of Smoke.
Now, Pouch watches the two of you depart, and then kind of turns to you, Lunine, and says, "It's an honor to be accorded your company in private, Your Eminence."
Please, it's Lunine. I'm not one for titles all the time.
As you wish. Summon some food, nice little meal. Chatting you up very companionably, amiably. Eventually, he comes around and begins asking questions about where you're from.
I'll describe the forest, but also keep things partially to my chest in a way, I guess. How am I kind of I guess like as I would treat other nobles with like information being
He eventually asks you...
what I say.
Sure. Got it. He eventually asks you if you know anything about the Mooncrest Mountains, if you are familiar with that. Does that lie anywhere near your dominion?
Is it?
It does. It lies within the borders of Dusklight. The Mooncrest Mountains are under the reign of one Baron Kelzumin Ortas.
Right. I forgot everything. So much that I've wrote. My god. Oh my god. Yes, I am. I am fairly familiar.
Ah, wonderful. Well, that's amazing coincidence. I have recently received an item that I believe is in or originates from such a location.
Oh really? I'm
Yes, I've been experimenting it on my work.
what kind of work, what kind of item? I'm curious what from my home has ended up here.
Well, it is really quite an exceptional suit of armor. You see, I'm a bit of an enchanter by trade normally, and I do find myself quite skilled at what I do. And I was given this gift from an envoy of a certain individual who I've recently come into contact with through my patron. And they sent this forward as a bit of a sort of a token offering for future services to be rendered, which is quite fascinating, and honestly has allowed me to expand my abilities quite intensely, and I have created something truly unique with it, something I've been working long and hard for, and I think I have succeeded quite well. I don't know if it's quite ready for public display or anything, but I think it is, well, very impressive.
I myself have a fairly unique set of. Well,
I'm sorry, I was chewing a bit loudly at the moment. What was that?
I said I have a quite unique set of armor myself.
Do you?
Yeah, if you are interested in enchanting, I'm not particularly skilled in magic. It's just something I can do.
That does not surprise me, as someone as evidently magically descended as yourself.
No one else in my family is anything like me, but
Well, prodigies are always exceptional, Your Eminence. And we cut away to Andre and Selenar
Yes.
going up the stairs as
Yep.
Corvus is rushing down with a look of concern on his face.
Corvus, how's it going?
Woohoo!
What's going on?
He goes like, shh, be quiet, and to follow him, because like, and he's just like, you gotta see this.
So we follow Corvus up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Selenar is interested in looking in on our friends anyway, so yes, we are.
Great. Corvus leads you upstairs and goes through the thing, unlocks the door again, closes it behind you. You all are in the thing, and he brings you in. He tells you all about the wardrobe and what Renata did and what he said about it and how it works. But I don't have magic.
Where does it go?
In that, and he points to the little rune.
But you said it opened a great big vortex.
Yes.
To where? To where?
I don't know. Nobody knows. Renata just went in and Ozo jumped after him.
You think it's a good idea to open portals to the unknown in somebody's hotel room?
I didn't do it.
right in front of my salad.
Only certain people will get that reference.
I mean, okay. You think maybe we should tell Lunine what's going on? He's still talking to this guy. He's very boring.
He's very boring.
Told some interminable.
Look, they've been in there for like well over 2 minutes at this point.
All right.
And that's when they said they were going to come back.
I'm just going to cast a message toward the rune because that's a cantrip.
Yeah. You talk to the wardrobe.
You talk to that wardrobe.
Yeah.
What do you say to the wardrobe?
That's what we're doing now.
Where do you go?
Where do you...
You do not get a response, but behind the closed doors of the wardrobe, you see a light appear. And then you see like blue and swirling energies kind of like eke through the edges around the door.
I open the wardrobe doors.
Swirling blue-purple vortex.
Okay, Corvus, here's your portal.
Oh my
We
God.
have. I don't think we should all go through it. I think this is going to,
Do you hear me at all?
sort of.
Sort of.
Selenar summons Mr. Whiskers and sends him through the portal with instructions to come back in a minute.
Great. So now Mr. Whiskers goes through the portal.
Mr. Whiskers goes through the portal.
Once he's through, I attempt to see through his eyes.
It does not work.
Cool.
Oh,
Turn to Andre and say, wherever it is not close.
Okay, I would have guessed that, but Andrea is going to hold on to the wardrobe door and try to stick her head into the portal.
Okay.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
No,
You just see swirling purple vortex.
I'm going to lean further in.
Make an Arcana check.
Oh my gosh.
I'm really fucking good at Arcana.
You can roll Selenar Arcana check too.
Yeah, well, on a-
Selenar, you can roll that too. Just
On a-
keep it open.
On a 25, Andre, you know how portals work. Portals don't work that way. You have to commit to going through a portal to know where they go. Unless you have a means of figuring out where they are go to by means of various alchemical equipment that you do not have access to at the moment.
Sure. With her head in the portal and knowing that this is probably futile, she's going to try to send a message to Ozo saying, "What are you?" And then I'll stick my head back out and say, "I can't see. We're gonna we either have to go through or not."
You get no response from Ozo.
Yeah, it's not shocking.
Yeah.
And about 10 seconds after you pull your head out, the portal closes.
Okay, cool.
It seemed
So
like it was open for about a minute.
Gotcha. So, Ozo, Renata, and Mr. Whiskers are all now in the portal.
Yup.
I guess
So they've been in there for at least 5 minutes.
cool.
They being Renata and Ozo.
Right. I will.
I'm deeply curious where it goes, but we should at least get our stuff, don't you think?
Yeah, probably. I suppose that might be a nice idea, but I'm gonna
It's at this point the GM is going to remind the players that combat time, if it exists, moves much quicker and more damaging than outside of time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
no, guys, I'm taking care of business inside this other realm.
I'm not saying that combat is happening. I'm just reminding that this is how the game works.
Yep. That 5 minutes have gone by. All right.
Which, to be clear, is 500 rounds. Wait, no, that's not true. It is 300 rounds.
Second, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
It is 300 rounds of combat have now elapsed.
Great.
It's okay, guys. I can take it.
Andra is going to throw another cantrip at the rune. This time with chill touch because she's getting pissed off, but it's still a cantrip.
Cool. Icy crystals appear around the rune, and it sucks them in, and vortex.
Andra is going to cast Mage Armor and go through.
Corvus follows.
So the only person not in the portal is Lunine.
Yeah, and you.
And you, unless you want to step through as well.
Well, I'm not going through without my druidic focus, so I definitely would want to go get my bag and stuff.
Oh, you don't have it with you?
So I might have my druidic focus, but I don't have my bag with my journal and
Right, he wants his
stuff.
luggage. He needs his matched luggage.
I mean, it's up to you, Selenar. You know how to open this. What you don't know how to do. What you don't know how to do is get in and out of the room without setting off the magical alarm that Corvus bypassed.
All right, he definitely hesitates for several long moments, but having his staff that he is never without, he just sort of shrugs and goes through as well.
Cool.
Notably, did not send a message to Lunine.
Nope. Nobody
Okay.
sent a message to Lunine.
Okay. You step through the portal.
Nice dinner by himself with Deirdre.
Yep. You step through the portal as well, which is great.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It's wonderful here. So who was first through? Renata was first through,
That's right.
and then Ozo immediately afterwards.
Yep.
Yep. And then after a period
Great.
of time, Mr. Whiskers, and then me, and then Corvus, and me, and Selenar.
Well, Corvus followed you, so you went first, then Corvus
Me,
went,
Me, then Corvus.
and then
me, then
Selenar.
Yep.
Cool. I'm just making an order number.
Yep.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
Pretty much everything.
So, Renata and Ozo. Renata, you boldly step into this portal. Renata,
Yes.
you walk 2 steps through this like churning vortex of whatever, and step immediately out of another open door that opens, and you find yourself in a small, well-appointed workshop. There are books lining shelves coming like down the middle of the room, and like baskets filled with all kinds of stuff, and urns filled with more stuff. Ozo, you step out and see Renata looking around this area. Books and like scrolls and papers and like baskets of stuff and barrels of stuff and jars and pouches and you are looking around. You see a table right in front of the door that's got like, there's like a sword that looks like the ones that you were fighting in the other room, like a big falchion kind of thing, with like other weird stuff on it, like a tipped over glass and teapots, and like a beaker, one of those like science beaker things with a bright blue liquid with flowing through glass hose, like a still into a boiling cup that's got like a beaker under it to catch anything that may come out of it. Just kind of bubbling away in there. Further entering the room, and there's like rugs and stuff around. You see like there's a suit of armor over in a couple of places, like in the corners, like decoratives, just kind of standing around. There's a large kiln over on one side. There's a writing desk. that seems to have like some notes and like a quill and stuff on it. Then there's a big like work table on the other side by the forge that's got like shelves above it filled with stuff, minerals, powders, scrolls tied up loose. There's like sacks of charcoal and like stuff to make the forge burn hot. There's like boxes of stuff and another wall lined with books coming back down and a couple more suits of armor, a couple more falchions on wall plaques, more scrolls and more books, and a table that's got like mushrooms and fungi and moss and lavender and like herbal stuff. It seems like there's also a stuffed cat like sitting on a little low to the ground chair. It's just like a stuffed like orange white calico cat that's just like sitting there. Big jars full of stuff. Yeah, that's what you two see upon entering and kind of walking into the room a little bit. And there's a big central table near the forge that seems to be made out of stone, unlike the rest of this place is made out of wood and it's like banded with metal. But that like central one is stone, and it seems like it's got more of that like tubing apparatus and maybe some more like metal components. And on that there's this big like another suit of armor, but it's a different style. It's not like the other ones, which are like chainmail with like I don't know what they're called, but they're those helmets that have like the veil in front instead of like a full like face plate. It's got like the chainmail veil and then like, you know what I mean? Yeah.
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 That's what like most of those are. Like, I hate to, I'm probably, this is incorrect, socially incorrect or whatever, but the typically like Arabian armor that you see animated is what most of the like decorative stuff around is kind of like. Whereas the one on the table is more like Germanic, like heavy armor kind of like style, like medieval knight stuff, like European. So like similar but different. And this one has very like elongated, like pointed pauldrons, not cauldrons, like big spiky pauldrons, and you know, it's very flowy designs carved into it. Designs of like moons and rivers and mountains all like coming together in the same spot. Like geographically, not like on the armor, but like the moons, and you see the rivers flowing down from the mountains. And you see that there's a crest on the armor as well, like on one of the epaulets. And it seems to be like a red banded river is kind of what it is. And yeah, that's what you see like walking around here for a couple minutes.
I guess we found where his stuff is.
See, this isn't bad. We're on an adventure now. All right, we need to look for anything that looks like it might be holding the voice of a performing artist.
Go ahead, make... Go for it. What do you want, Ozo?
No, that Ozo was just gonna go.
Oh, okay.
This is the guidelines.
Love it. Go ahead. Make either perception or investigation checks. They will have different DCs and they will give you different results.
I'm going to perceptify 22.
In that case, I will investigatify. 16.
Great. Cool. All right. Ozo. On a 22 perception check, you can see that a lot of this stuff is like material. Like you've been in like herbis shops, and you've been in alchemist shops. Like, you recognize like laboratories for making powders and potions and that kind of stuff. And you certainly recognize reference libraries, which is what all these books and scrolls, and there's definitely an organizational structure to it, even if you don't have the time to investigate what it actually is. Because you're just kind of walking around the room scanning everything with your eyes real quick. You're not really like poking and prodding at anything.
Yeah.
But what you do see on one of the shelves, kind of next to the forge, there is a box that's underneath a couple of like folios that it's not like intricately carved or special about it. It's just kind of weird that like that the box for whatever reason looks out of place there, because it's not like a container of something that you would add to a forge. Like it's not like a metal pot that you would like put there to like have to like melt something. It's not a crucible. It's not like that's not something you would keep like lumber in or anything like that. And it's small. It's just a weird place for it to be. Like that is what you notice out of it. Renata, investigating around a little more deeply, you are taking a look at... Well, you tell me what you're taking a look at specifically with your investigation check.
What am I taking a look at?
Yeah.
I am looking at...
Investigation is more focused than perception is, so you gotta...
I see. Okay. I'm going old school in my way of thinking, and I'm looking at like any sort of jars or canisters.
Okay.
And yeah, I'll start with those.
You begin rifling through the jars and like cans of stuff, like any kind of earthenware pot that may be big enough for whatever. You don't really know what it is you're looking for. But you begin opening things up, and most of them contain like powdered bits of stuff. You're not really sure what they are, but like different colors of powders of things. One of them that you find, I will say, you pick up, and it feels hard. It's like perfectly clear. It's almost like silvery gray, but you like get some of it out, and like in this light from the forge fire, because the room is like generally lit by kind of like magical torches, it seems, or magical lanterns, but the forge is like constantly burning. In the light, you see it glints and sparkles like diamonds. This dust here. And it feels hard, whatever this is.
I'm definitely gonna hold on to that.
Okay.
So I'll keep that on me.
Okay. Cool. So you pocket that.
Yep.
Yeah. Cool. Ozo, on that 22, I'm going to say that Renata, or that you see Renata like pocket that bottle of stuff. And it's not a big bottle, but it's a big enough jar. It's like, that big or so. That big around. It's like a little pot, I guess. Like a mustard pot.
Do you know what that is?
I don't, but it looks interesting. Hey, by the way, doesn't this make you think of anything? And I kind of like shift my hands back and forth between myself and Ozo.
No.
No, come on, no, you must know. No, haven't you heard the fairy tales of the goblin and the Arcanaton?
I mean, no, I live in a small village.
Yeah, no, it's a really cool set of tales. It's like this super chatty goblin and this giant, kind of quiet but super cool construct of some sort. They call it an Arcanaton. Not sure what that is, but we'll just say construct. Makes it easier. That's what it kind of feels like, don't you think? Except I'm the goblin because I'm super chatty, and you're the construct. Anyways, that's what this feels like right now. This little
I believe you.
adventure. No, you gotta check it out. Head to your local bookstore.
Oh, okay, maybe next time we're out. But
Yeah,
I see a little box there that seems kind of out of place.
cool. Let's take it. Out of place things are worth taking.
Okay. I guess I can't argue with that.
It's common sense.
I mean, I have been working for a thief for a while. Okay.
Hey, I mean,
Ozo will very carefully take the box and put the folders back and sort of try to make it look like it was never gone.
Okay, make a sleight of hand check.
This is my character sheet. 10.
So you kind of like lift the papers up and take the box deftly out and put them down. And they look like they were on top. They look exactly like they were laid on top of the box, but about 6 inches lower because there's no box under them.
Yeah. That tracks.
Holding the box in your hand, Ozo.
Mm-hmm.
It is simple wood. It seems to be well crafted, but it is unadorned. There is a latch, like a bronze latch, kind of covered over it and down. And that's it. It's surprisingly heavy.
Well, I don't really want to linger, so here you go. I give it to Renata. Shall we? Do you know how to get back?
You've been in here for about 4 minutes at this time.
Great.
So you've blown past your window of when you said you were going to go back.
Yeah, we can go back now.
Yeah, okay. I guess if I don't see anything else of interest, we got these two things at least. We at least know how to get back into here if we need to.
Well,
that's our 2-minute mark. So I'll say, you know what?
go ahead, make a perception check.
Perception? Okay.
Yeah.
Both of us?
Yeah, you can both make it. Sure, go for it.
Natural 20.
Excellent.
If I say it, it will happen.
No.
11.
Oh, sad.
Yeah. Thought it would work.
Ozo, you got a 16, which is great.
Yeah, Ozo got a 16.
Because that allows you, as you are standing in the middle of the room, to see the sword on the wall behind Renata come off of it. The armor about next to the door that you entered stand up and step off of its plinth. The sword on the table that had the blue liquid flowing through it rise up. The armor in the corner right next to where you pulled the box off of step forward. look around. The two more suits of armor step forward menacingly in your direction, and another sword off the wall begins to flutter in, and the armor on the table sit up, turn, and clunk down off the table right next to Renata. I need both of you to roll initiative.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to quickly say to Ozo, this is crazy. This is exactly what happens in one of the stories regarding the goblin and the construct. See? We're living the lives.
Okay. Whatever you say. Great. This is my life now.
Punching
Fighting awakened
swords.
objects. Punching swords, exactly. Ooh, not so good this time.
All right, Renata, you got a 5.
5. Yeah.
Gotta add a turn for you. There we go.
You can click your token.
You gotta click your token. It's all good. All right. Let's bring the two of you to the map. I'm gonna bring Ozo and Renata.
Mm-hmm.
Oh look, this is great functionality that they've got now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I can drop individuals into maps. This is wonderful.
Oh.
So the rest of you can't see what's going on, but I can.
So the fact that we're still looking at the coastline is not an error. It's planned.
Correct. So, here you see your current predicament. These 3 swords have flown off the wall. These 4 suits of armor in Hessian style and Madanat style have stood up and begun advancing. And this more ornate one has set off the table and plopped itself on the ground right next to Renata. And it's going to take its turn.
Great.
This thing is massive, and it holds out its arm, and a sword of magical arcane energy appears in its hand as its interior glows with arcane light, unlike any of the other armor in this room. It's like something within this has been leveled up. You see like red energy like pouring out of like every slit and space in the armor, and it has a sword like made of pure arcane energy just ready to be there and at its beck and call. And it swings towards you, Renata. That is a 22 to hit.
Yes.
Glorious. And what? It didn't roll damage. Why did it not roll damage? Let's see. Always roll damage. There we go. Fix that. Well, I'll just roll the damage so that the other side. All right. So you take 12 points of slashing damage, Renata, as well as 9 points of force damage.
Cool. That's half my life.
It raises.
Yes. Let me guess. It gets 2 attacks,
It
right?
does. It swings towards you a second
That's
time.
how these monsters work. Yep.
That is a 15 to hit.
Yeah, it still hits.
Oh no.
You take 6 slashing damage and 9 force damage. It's rolling really well on its force damage.
Cool. Single digits.
Walks through a portal and drops dead.
Yeah,
I will when the next guy or armor.
this thing is massive, and like the way it moves and swings that sword, it is something else. It is like being hit by pure concussive energy. With a like, the slashing damage isn't coming from a material blade so much as it is the precision of the edge of this blade of force that it has created for itself.
Sure.
It's bad news. And the minute that the instant this thing hits you, you feel like this may not have been the best idea.
Do you know where to go? How to get out? Before we go to the next turn thing, can I just do, because we rolled initiative, I'm gonna do what
Yep.
I put in the chat, the uncanny metabolism.
Oh, of course.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, so yeah, you could easily, you roll the initiative, you gain the 11 hit points.
Perfect. And I get my focus points.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
No worries.
Love that, thank you.
The next thing, these 3 flying swords zoom in. And they each make their attack. First one against Ozo. That is an 11 to hit.
No, thank you.
Second one against Renata. That is a 23 to hit, and Renata takes 10 points of slashing damage. Renata falls unconscious. Yeah,
Wait.
Yeah.
Show the horses.
go for it. Please, take a reaction.
Yeah. I mean, it probably won't do anything, and it'll probably roll bad for me. But I'll use my luck.
Okay. That's good. Because these things don't have a big to hit, so it just rolled really well that time. So it re-rolls. And now on the re-roll, it is a 12.
Yay, not
Yay, misses.
Yay.
See?
Now the next sword.
Yes. Which will go after Ozo. 1, 2, 3. Which is a 9 to hit.
No.
Yeah, so the sword's not nearly as effective as the giant magic one this one dude's holding.
That's fair.
Next, however, the rest of the animated armor gets to go. These armors do not appear in any way to have any kind of long-range reach abilities or magic glowing in them. They are just walking suits of armor, it seems. This one can get here to Ozo. It's going to try to slam you a couple of times. That is a natural 20.
That will. Hang on. How do I do this? I was just reading it. Yeah, I'm gonna try to do a deflect attack.
Okay.
Just so you know. So it'll hit me.
Yep, it hits you for 7 points of bludgeoning damage. Go ahead. See how much of that you deflect. You deflect all of it.
All, and I deflect it into the swordy ward.
Which sword?
The one that is right next to me. That makes sense.
All right, cool.
This armor attacking me, so
Yep.
we'll direct it into that sword.
Yeah, so you see it coming, you smash the armor away, it hits the sword takes the 7 points of damage.
It takes
Or it takes half.
2d8 plus 3.
Oh, roll 2d8 plus 3.
DC 14 dex, or take 2d8 plus 3.
Oh, the sword needs to make a dex save.
Yes.
Cool. This is... yes. It is pretty good at dex. But it only rolls a 13.
Great. It takes 9 damage.
All right, it takes 9 damage. Boom. What kind of damage? Just bludgeoning? Because
Bludgeoning, same type.
same attack damage. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Cool. So yeah, poof, into the sword. Thwung. Excellent move. This guy. Oh, it's going to take its second attack on you.
Okay.
That is a 22 to hit
Also hit.
for 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
Cool. Next armor steps up, tries to slam Renata. That's a 23 to hit. I think you...
Doesn't say specifically, but I know I use luck. Can I use luck again, or is it?
Is it a reaction to use the luck
Doesn't
point?
say reaction. It just says special. Hold on, let me.
Well, let's take a look.
It just says special. It says action type special.
Yeah, let's look at Lucky. D20 on test. You can spend 1 luck point to give you advantage. When a creature... Nope. Yeah, you can definitely use it again. So it will re-roll that first...
Let's try it. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a 7.
Okay.
So it takes now its second attack on you. And that is an 11.
Okay.
These ones don't seem to be as beefy or whatever as that main dude. Next up, armor number 3 steps around. And they do seem to move fairly slow. They're clunky. Just manages to get in there next to the other one and goes after Renata. That's a 17.
Let's try a luck point.
All right.
Last one.
That is a natural 1.
Yes! Staying
Wow.
alive.
It
Oh my God.
It overextends itself and falls prone on the ground and has to use the rest of its turn. It makes its next attack either at disadvantage and it just ends its turn there. It doesn't get its second attack because it's not that smart. It's going to have to get up on its next turn because it is now prone on the ground.
Love that. I'm very pleased.
Well done. Good usage of luck point.
Yeah, all my luck.
This last one just moves here. That's all of its movement, and it can't get at Ozo from around the corner of this shelf. So you're fine.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And that brings us to Ozo.
Perfect. Ozo is going to say into Renata's head, we should probably go. And then I'm going to punch the big guy.
Go for it.
Because Ozo's going to hold it down until he can get out. 17?
You smash against the armor, and in its other hand that does not have the sword, you see an energy shield flares up, and poof, your fist bounces off the shield.
Okay. Well, I'm going to do Flurry of Blows, and I'm going to try a couple more. What about a 22?
A 22 does hit.
Great.
Nice.
Yeah.
Love that. And then I'm going to hit again. What about a 24?
Both hit. It takes all 16 of that damage.
And I'm going to do another key point to try to do the Stunning Strike.
Great. It must make a Constitution saving throw. Is that correct?
Con save throw. And I forget how we do the DC.
It's 8 plus
Your
wisdom.
plus your
Yeah, it's
Okay, yeah.
wisdom modifier 8 proficiency bonus. So it's your usual DC for your saves.
My wisdom is plus 3. So 14.
So it makes a con save. Let's see how it does. Does not do well enough. So it is stunned.
Great.
Bonk.
Seriously, get out, bro.
Yeah. Excellent. Excellent.
That's it.
Excellent.
I've
Excellent.
done everything I can.
Yeah.
I guess I could move, but I'm not going to move until Ramnada's moved.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic.
Aw.
Yeah. So, right now, it's incapacitated. Attack rolls against it have advantage, and it fails strength and dex saves. Which is great for you guys. Bad for it, but great for you.
Yep.
Renata, it is your turn.
Great. First up, we're going to use Mantle of Inspiration.
Okay.
So myself and Ozo. Hashtag Renzo. Ooh, like that. So let's get us some XP here. So D6. Sorry, yeah, D6. Okay. So we get 4 hit points, temporary hit points.
Okay.
Which is something. And we do have a reaction to
Run.
to move without getting any opportunity attacks.
Okay. Great.
So
If we're going to do that. Let's do that.
yeah, I'm sorry, Jerry. This is the door we came in through, right?
That is the door you came through. However, I want to point out, in this case, you are literally both surrounded.
That's what I was going to ask next.
Yeah, you are literally surrounded by either furniture or enemies. So you're not like sidestepping out of this. So
Can I not climb up onto the table here?
you can try to climb up onto the table. But I just want to, if you try to push through an enemy, they might not be able to get an attack, but they can try to block your way.
Can I not Ozo's square and then climb up like this?
You can. I just want to be clear, like, you can't move through an enemy space. I just want to make sure you understand that.
Yeah. No. I'm not trying to do that.
Cool. Yeah, they can't take swings at you because you've been inspired.
Yes. But this right here, I cannot walk through or
Correct.
climb over or anything. That's I
Yeah.
can only go up over the table.
Go through the sword. Go
Yeah.
through the sword. Push through the sword. Everything's fine. It's just sword.
Okay. Here's what I'll do. I'm gonna go up here and climb up here, I guess.
Okay.
That's difficult terrain, like to climb up, or is that normal?
No, it just costs the feet of movement to do so, because it's not like it's a table, so like it costs 5 feet of movement to get up there.
Okay, so that's 5, it's 10. 15, 20, say, we're gonna make our last stand here, and I will cast. Where is it? I will cast Feedback, aka Shatter.
Ooh.
Now, it says for this spell, constructs have disadvantage on the save. Are these constructs like the suit of armors?
You don't know.
No? Okay. I thought you would tell me for free. All right. Well, regardless, it's a good spell, area spell. So I'm going to cast it so it targets these bottom 5. Let me see. I only have a 10-foot radius sphere. Not. I think I can hit.
Yeah, you can hit all of
I
them.
can hit it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you can hit all those in a 10-foot radius sphere. You center it on this sword, and oof, you get them all.
Boom. Done. Yeah, let's do it.
All right.
Doesn't it also hit me?
So.
No, he can center it down so it doesn't hit you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Because it's not like it has to be in the middle of a
They
square.
They have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Great.
14. And
Great.
if they are constructs, they have disadvantage on the save.
Cool. Ozo, you've already used your reaction this round. Or no, you had your turn, so you could use your reaction if you wanted to before he does this to move. It's up to you.
Yeah, I kind of want to stay between Renata and them, and Ozo is legitimately confused why we're not running to the door. But I guess Ozo will hop onto the table. I don't want to make them move that far. I don't want Renata to get surrounded again. I'll hop over here.
Cool.
So that anything that comes at Renata will have to come at me or through me.
Great. You hop over there. Renata, you cast, what do you call it? Feedback.
Yeah.
Strum your guitar. Feedback noise echoing from that location. All of them fail.
Oh, nice. I mean, it's only 14 damage, but hey, that's cool.
14 damage to some of these things could be a lot. Because it's thunder damage, right?
That is takes yes.
Yeah, the swords look.
Thunder damage. Yep.
Yeah, the swords look absolutely wrecked. The 2 regular suits of armor look messed up. And the one that is currently stunned doesn't look too bothered by it. Definitely hurt it, but doesn't look too damaged as the others. The next thing that you see... What the hell?
Is an owl.
Indeed. I don't know why that's happening, but that's weird as hell. It's like an infinite number of unnecessary tokens. Maybe it's just a glitch on my end. Anyway, whatever. An owl flies through the doorway that opened, that had previously closed while you were doing your investigations, and then it opens again, and an owl flies through and perches on there. You both recognize Mr. Whiskers.
Mr. Whiskers. I couldn't remember the name. Sorry, Sir Owl Pants.
Sir Owlpants. And that is where we will end tonight's session of Nuuli Forged.
I do think Ozo says, "Hello, Sir Owl Pants."
I buy it. I 100% buy it. Wow. Cool. Well, good job, everyone. I hope you had fun. This was wild and not what I figured you would do. So, good job. You surprised me yet again.
YOLO.
I know, right?
Literally, YOLO. Yeah, I'm going to live and die right here.
You did fantastic work. Everybody did. Great. Good job.
I love that we've just left Lunine with the boring guy.
You don't know if he's boring.
Yeah.
He's a guy attached to who works for a rich guy who got asked to eat with a noble. Like he thinks he's hot shit. And he's being asked all these questions. He thinks he's having a great time.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And Lunine is very skilled at courtesanship, so or courtiership. What is it? Court behavior. So, you know.
No, I think I like courtesanship better.
Well, don't we all, but you know.
Excuse you.
Oh, it's late.
Was it Robert California that says I trained as a geisha for 5 years?
Someone like that.
Yes.
Exactly.
Well, thank you all so much for playing. Thank you, Tacos and Mashu. Thank you, I've Got It, as always, for your attendance, for being a great moderator. Again, yes, I'm at 85%. Give me a break. Well, thank you all for being here. We're going to go around and say some goodbyes. I'm going to figure out who we're going to raid. We're going to start our goodbyes with Selenar, if we still have Selenar.
You do, kind of.
Love that.
I have been playing quietly from a train on my phone. Goodbye.
Thank you. All right. Love you, Jeff. We'll see you next time. Next up, we got Renata.
Yep, that's me. Thank you guys for watching the life and death of Renata Soul Angel right here. Catch the funeral next week. It'll be fun. Because you can't have a funeral without a little bit of fun.
That's true. That's true. Thank you very much, Mike. Next up, we got Ozo.
Hello, I'm still Ozo. I guess I talked a lot more. That's fun. And I'm still Amber. And maybe someday Mike will get his wish, and there will be a thing, an inside joke between Ozo and Renata. But
it can happen
you won't
right
find
here.
out. You won't find out until next time.
Honestly, I think it's way funnier if it never happens. If Ozo just keeps shutting Renata down all the time.
Like, what are you talking about?
Every time Ozo's just like,
I know that
no.
I struggled to keep a straight face, but Ozo is dead, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
No, it's not funny.
I love it. I love that you're the straight man this time.
It's stupid. It's
Wonderful. Thank you so much. Lunine.
I'm Lunine. Tanner, playing Lunine. Next time I'll be doing more courtesanship.
It's very important work.
Courtesanery is what we call it. Courtesanery.
Yeah. Maybe you could pick it. Maybe he could pick up some tips from Corvus.
No, I just need to channel Tanner. That's it.
See, told you.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. You just didn't have to say it. That's just what it is.
Very loud.
Yeah.
Oh, but it's so fabulous.
Anyway.
Have you found someone for us to follow yet?
Yeah, but
Okay, great.
y'all are digging your holes, and I love it. Next up, we got Andra.
Hey, that is me. My name is Sarah. I have been playing Andra, who just jumped through a portal to the unknown. Doesn't know what she's going to come up on the other side, but is prepared to burn it all down.
Into the unknown.
Sure.
Yeah, we are Nuuli Forged, and we have a YouTube channel where you can catch up on our past episodes in case you're wondering how the heck we got here. Previous episodes might help with that. You can also watch our entire campaign 1 with such characters as the Goblin and the Construct. And you can follow us on social media thingies such as Blue Sky and Instagram.
Thank you so much. And my name is Jared, your humble dungeon master here on Nuuli Forged. Thank you all so very much for watching. Please give us a follow on all those socials and all that stuff. We're going to raid over to Squillos tonight. They are playing some D&D for charity. They're doing some stuff for the Trevor Project tonight. So hop in this raid here. Let them know that they've been newly raided. Give them a follow. Be like, yo, cool work you're doing. All that fun stuff. We will be back next week, July 22nd, at 7 p.m. on our channel to pick up with this crazy battle that's coming our way. So we will see you then. Until then, be safe, be kind, be healthy, stay cool. It's hot out there. And no kings, baby.
Don't walk through strange portals.
Or do.
Also that.
Or do.
That could be fun though.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you next time. Goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.